Good morning. We have a pretty busy day here at the little homestead. I don't know how this always seems to happen, but it does. And it seems like I have all these tasks that I need to get done throughout the week, but it just doesn't get done. And now I need to get them all done today. So I'm going to bring you along with me and show you what I've got going on. I need to first do the animal. The boys actually I should say, are cooking breakfast, and I'm out here about to start the animals. So if you're new here, my name is Rachel. Welcome back to Johnson Branch Farm, and this is a day in our life. All right. So I just got the milking done. We have one goat. That naughty one right there. That's Faith. She's our only goat in milk. And then I have her daughter from a few years ago, Belle, who is pregnant.
Mom, this girl has a lot.
Wow.
Pick her up. Lift her.
And she is due in July. About a month, actually. We're about 1 month out from her having her babies. I say babies because I think she's got twins in there.
Mama, help me lift the apple.
Alright, so Gracie is collecting eggs for the morning. These mamas have kind of been... I think you already got those, Grace.
No, there's some eggs.
Oh, get them. Just reach on under there and get them.
Will she hurt me?
No. They've been slacking on their eggs the last few days. Come on. Go. I'm not gonna hurt you, baby. Yeah, Mama doesn't probably want you to.
I want to.
I know. We're going to leave her alone, though. There have been people asking how I make my yogurt. I'm still figuring this out. So, for now, I'm using Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone's process for making yogurt. Today, I'm making it with raw milk, so that goes a little different. So, I don't want to share like a step-by-step tutorial because I'm still learning and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. So if you're wanting to make yogurt, I would totally refer you over to her because she does an awesome job and it's worked great every time I've done. All right, next up is bread. I'm probably not doing a very good job with this video today. I don't have a yogurt recipe for you. I'm not allowed to share my bread recipe with you because it's top secret, and when it was given to me, I was told that I was never allowed to share it with anybody. It's a true story. So I can't give you my bread recipe. I don't have a yogurt recipe. I don't even know what I'm doing here today with y'all. Just kidding. Anyway, like, you don't have to have, who cares if you don't have a bread recipe? Go find one. There's tons and tons of people out there. Tons of books with bread recipes. It's not hard. It's not complicated unless you're doing sourdough. Unless you're like me and sourdough's super complicated. But I'm determined to conquer it. Anyway, so yogurt is now officially going in the Instant Pot. I'm gonna get bread ready to go and rise, and then probably clean this kitchen up because it's a disaster. It's driving me crazy. It's like, did you even make bread if you didn't pose with it by your face? But I honestly have been a little burnt out, especially when it comes to making bread. I haven't made bread in a couple weeks, so my kids are going to be excited to have peanut butter and jelly today. But yeah, I think it's because the garden hasn't really been producing a lot other than just greens and lettuce all winter, and now it's starting to really pick up, so I'm feeling the inspiration of it all come back. I'm really looking forward to BLT on homemade sourdough bread, so I've got just maybe a month before I need to have that sourdough mastered and conquered, or I'm gonna be a little disappointed. It's still good on my bread, but yeah. Also, my friend brought me these carrots, and they're the rejects. And the kids were like, these are so cool. Why wouldn't anyone want to buy these? Because I was saying they don't look, you know, like your typical carrots, so people may not like them or want to buy them, but they taste delicious. And they're like, why would people not want to buy this? This is just so weird that people wouldn't want to eat this. I'm like, exactly, that's the problem with the system nowadays. They think that carrots like this are ugly and they don't want to eat them, but they're still full of nutrition and they're tasty and they're yummy, and I'm happy to have them. I'm not gonna complain. So it's just kind of cool looking through this bag of carrots and you get all these like crazy ones, and the kids sit there and laugh and pick out which ones they want.
Got a carrot.
You did? It's time to fire up that dehydrator. It's had quite a few months off, so I'm going to go ahead and start the kale chips. What I did was I washed it and chopped it all up last night and stuck it in the refrigerator. And I also have
Mom, this is not the other one. There it is.
I also have all of these chives. That's just the part of them making a mess. Aaron mowed the garden area yesterday, and I have chives growing in a random spot from last year. Last year they were in a row. This year we reworked the garden and they're like in the middle of the grass now. But they come back every year. So he weeded that down and I took the chives. I'm gonna dehydrate them while the kale is dehydrating. So here's how I made my kale chips. I just drizzled some olive oil. There you go. You want enough olive oil to cover the kale. I didn't do enough salt last time, so I'm gonna add some extra salt because those salty ones tasted so good. And then I've got this ranch seasoning mix that I made. It's not my recipe, but I did make it, and I'm gonna sprinkle that on there as well, and that was really good. So then, the fun part, you're just gonna kind of crunch it together in your hands and stir those seasonings. Ooh. And that olive oil, you want it all to be evenly coated. You do not want to bite into it and get a glob of salt. That would not be good. But we're just going to go ahead and keep doing that till I feel like it's even. Now I just spread them all out on the tray. Doesn't have to be perfect. I have tried making these in the oven, and I think that's where I went wrong. The dehydrator was so much better. Their texture came out so good. Then I put this little guy on top of there, and I'll load it in the dehydrator. Okay, next I'm gonna do my chives. And this is super easy. I have a video all about how I dehydrate my herbs, but basically I'm just gonna cut these into little pieces and let the dehydrator do the rest of the work for me. I already washed and let these dry overnight. Now I gotta get the little people fed. So Aaron and I are having some leftover, like this beef and potato hash I made last night, but I put fried eggs over it this time. The kids are having scrambled eggs, and I'm gonna cut up some cantaloupe, and then hopefully the bread will be done.
I want scrambled eggs.
This is what's for lunch. So if you don't eat, then sorry. Normally what I do if they eat things like oatmeals or pancakes or waffles for breakfast, I'll do a typical morning breakfast for lunch. So eggs, fruit, maybe some toast, some sausage or bacon if we have it. And that just seems to flow pretty well with the day. Hopefully this bread will be done soon. They can have that with it. Or they can have peanut butter and jelly. It's a simple, easy lunch for today. All right. I got yet another order of seeds. You buy bullets, I buy seeds. Okay? You feed, I feed. Mine are at least cheaper. I get... How many is in here? 200 seeds for $2.50.
A 200 pack.
Yeah, Dad.
Put the coffee in there.
Oh, I forgot. I always forget to put the coffee.
It's gonna make us hot water.
I was gonna make you hot water. Hi. But I need you to do it because I have to ask you how many scoops to put in there anyway. 4 scoops?
I think that's the guy.
Is that the magic number?
I think so for today.
Anyway, I ordered more seeds because I needed more of these pepper seeds because I'm going to do another round of them. They're like not hot habanero. They sound really good.
That's a fake habanero.
It's a fake
How do you
habanero.
call it
Fake
habanero?
habanero.
If it's not hot, it's
It's
not
called
habanero.
a habanada.
Mm-hmm.
Not a hot habanada.
It's not a hot, all right.
Mm-hmm. You
Piece
wouldn't
of
even
junk.
eat hot habaneros anyway.
Yeah, but I would if I wanted a habanero, I would eat a habanero.
I know, but this has
Things
like
are
a
fake.
tropical flavor. You leave the food growing to me.
That's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Is that what you say?
No, a wolf in sheep's clothing would be if I said, this is not a hot pepper. This
Maybe
is
it's
a
the other way
sweet
around.
pepper, and you took a bite of it and it was hot.
So it's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
No, it would be a
Because
sheep.
it looks
in,
like it's hot, but it's
no,
not.
it would be a sheep in wolf's clothing. So it would look like a wolf, but it's really a sheep.
It's faking the phone.
It's faking my phone. It looks hot and dangerous, but it's not. It's delicious. You're gonna like it. And your salsa I make you. I got some more radishes. I'm kind of disappointed because they said that these were like heat tolerant radishes and its high temp is 75. That's not hot. I got some peas. I've had really bad luck growing snap peas. I'm determined. I'm going to try these in the fall. So I needed more of those. I figured since I was ordering the peppers. Hey guys! Shh! Beets. I needed some beet seeds. And I forgot to order the yummy pink ones I had gotten from the farmer's market. Also, I ran out of this. This is my favorite salad blend. It's called Rocky Top lettuce. It's the really pretty spring lettuce mix you see in some of my videos. It's delicious. So far, it's holding up to the weather. It's holding up to the hotter temperatures. And I have yet to find a lettuce that will do all of that we love. And we really like this one. Not to mention, it's really pretty. And our friend's daughter, who's probably watching this, you know who you are, only likes iceberg. But she said this lettuce is really good and it's one of her favorites. So that right there is saying something. That's a huge, huge compliment. Anyway, then they gave me a free seed packet because when you order from Baker Creek, you get a free seed packet. I mean, free shipping and a free seed packet. I'm not an affiliate, by the way. I just really love their stuff. This cucumber lemon cube. It's the shape, size, and color of a lemon, but the flavor is sweet and mild. I don't know. We're gonna try it because I got it for free. There's my seeds. I love seeds. Down here, the garden. Just makes me so happy. Look at this. It's just awesome. And I really need to do something with this patch. I've got a winter squash patch, and they tend to vine out and take over the world. That I did in a separate spot from the garden. We actually had our compost pile here last year, so it's full of compost, which is great. And I didn't want this stuff in the main garden because I didn't want it to overtake the main garden. But I need to mulch it in the worst way because the weed pressure is getting out of control. Anyway, my friend brought me some sweet potato slips. So I'm going to stick that over here because I've got like one empty space where stuff didn't germinate. And I'm thinking these could vine out here and take over the world here. She said they just stick these right in the ground. I've never done this before. I did. All right, I planted 23. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. I'll probably find some more places to stick them in. I might stick them, I don't know. I might go stick some over in the strawberry patch. We'll see. I gotta see what they companion well with too, because I just planted all these next to my melons and my winter squash, and I don't even know if they grow well together. We're gonna find out. What's kind of cool, and this hit me earlier. So 3 things did not grow well. It's starting to rain, which is good timing for my slips. 3 things I either dropped the ball on or did not grow well were carrots, spinach, and sweet potatoes. Yesterday I was given a bag of carrots, 2 bags of spinach, and a bag of sweet potato slips. That's right. So that's pretty awesome. I've been really focused on giving things to other people with this garden. We're not growing for profit. We want to bless others. And look, you give and it'll come back to you. And it totally did yesterday. It was pretty awesome. I may do a whole video on this, but I don't want to leave you not knowing or understanding what I'm talking about. So here is my garlic. You can see this is the whole stalk. Obviously the bulb grows under the ground. And it sends up this shoot, which is really cute. It curls. But what this does is it's getting ready to flower. And you don't want it to flower. You want it to focus all of its energy on the bulb. So what you do is you come through and you cut that off. And that is called the garlic scape. And these are totally edible. You can use them in a variety of ways. So you just go through and cut them off. I think I'm going to do a whole video on these. Today I'm going to make that garlic scape pesto, but I think I'll do a whole video just on the scapes because it's something that people are interested in because you don't see it offered a lot. You don't find garlic scapes at the grocery store, but you will find them at a farmer's market. And when you do, I want you to go out and support that local farmer and buy it and know what to do with it. So I'm just going to take a few more off of here, and then I think tomorrow I'll start working on a video and recipe, because I'm going to make my own recipe. I haven't really found one that I really love, so I think I'm going to come up with my own thing. And yeah, I think that will be a whole video in itself. I can't not pick weeds when I'm out here. It's just like an OCD thing. But man, it's like stop and smell the roses. No, you should stop and smell the garlic. It smells so good. And then one more thing I wanted while, oh, I totally left that there. I picked those for the animals yesterday and forgot to bring it. My collard greens are being murdered. Look, there's a little cabbage moth right there. I don't know if you can see it. They lay eggs on your plants and then their little worms emerge and terrorize everything. So they are eating up brassicas right now. This is part of trying to grow that stuff in the summer. That is so hard. But they are destroying my collard greens. But I'm just little by little picking them out and feeding them to the animals. But I left all that there, which means I gotta carry it back because I don't want it to go to waste. But one thing I was coming out to get was some basil, because I think I'm gonna add some basil to this pesto, because basil and garlic, hello. My basil's really tiny, but what I did last year to get a really good basil harvest. And all right, here's your little basil plant. It's a little baby. Now, what happens is you'll see where it kind of forks off. And your basil will grow straight up, and then these shoots will kind of grow out. But if you want a really big and bushy plant, you pinch the top off, and now these will grow and be a main stalk. So by pinching that off, you're sending the energy out this way, and now you'll get 2 main stalks instead of 1 main stalk, if that makes sense. And then you can even do it down here as well. I can pinch these off as well. Now you want to do this when it has at least 2 shoots on it so that the plant can be established. But I did this last year with all of our basil plants, and we had a ton of basil and a really good basil harvest. Another thing to note about basil is it's a good pest deterrent for your tomatoes. So I've got them planted right here next to each other. Hopefully they'll be able to work well with one another, and this will keep the bugs off of this. Y'all missed his little like zingers he's got going on.
Listen, I put my cup of coffee. It was behind where she's cutting these. I don't even know what you call these.
Garlic scapes.
Garlic scapes. I called them chives.
You call them onions first.
The weed eater got them. Not these guys. I thought these were the guys I weed eated the other day.
I saved them.
But they all look the same to me, and the weed eater thinks the same thing. It just, you know, right through all the green stuff. All green, it just all blends in sometimes. But it fell into my coffee cup, and I thought she was trying to poison me. I said, it's not a smoothie. It's coffee. Okay?
You'd be surprised
smoothies.
What people put in their coffee to try to make it healthy. Just drink the cup.
Yes.
Drink. This is our idea of healthy coffee.
That's what it's all about, folks.
It's not healthy at all. We really should have real cream in the coffee, but that stuff tastes too good. Oh, look! It jumped into mine.
That's how you try to get me. Try to poison me with the green stuff. Don't like that.
Your body likes it.
No.
You're gonna do great. We just have to take a moment and honor the last jar of the 2020 garden season spaghetti sauce. Good thing there's a lot more where that came from. For dinner tonight, the kids and family, really the family, everyone loves this, has requested lasagna. Oh, I can't get the jar open. This is a labor of love. I always smell the jars. Just gotta make sure there's nothing weird going on.
Alright, now the batteries are back.
That's one way to stop it. How'd you do it? Battery died?
No, it's still trying to do it.
So I went to go start the side-by-side up, and it like was stuck on the, you know, like power up mode, I guess you would say.
I don't know, sometimes the starter might be stuck or the switch is one bad, one or the other. Now it's dead.
Now it's smoking.
Huh?
It's smoking.
Is it?
Yeah, smoke just came out from it.
Oh, that's good. I need something.
See it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, the battery's smoking.
Hey guys, why don't you get out of it? Come on, Grace, get out of the side-by-side.
Just in case it explodes.
It's not going to explode, but, you know.
Ooh, hot.
Oh, the battery terminal broke.
That's not good.
That's really weird. Look at the terminals broke.
Oh, yeah. How did that happen? Maybe all the bumps? Or it just got hot and started melting it. I know I did do it.
That bad boy is.
So we're not taking the side-by-side to go feed the fish.
So we're just going to ride the floor.
Here,
We'll
try
have-
to turn the key off.
We'll have to walk.
Yeah. It is out.
Here, here. It was in off. Now it's in, it's in off.
No, the key's out.
Does that stress you out?
No, I
It's
just
been
don't know if
running
it's the
funny
starter,
anyway.
If it's the, that's not.
Hey, Mom.
It's
either
not
the
been-
starter or the, that seems to be. Or the actual starter's getting stuck.
So the switch or the starter.
See the switch of the starter or the other.
But we
Clearly-
definitely need a battery.
I mean, I don't know how that thing's broke. That's nuts.
It's like really hard metal. I was upstairs first.
Good times. All in a day. Either way, it's out of commission.
Now we have to get new side.
Now we have to walk.
You're not fuller.
I
Dad can.
don't like driving four-wheeler.
Levi will. Yeah, I'll drive.
Feels like it's gonna tip. It's not, but
Right
it
on the
feels like-
road.
No, we'll walk.
Can we walk on the road?
No, we have a
Dog.
beautiful trail.
Levi. That's scary. I know.
Do you want to wait for this to be done?
No, it's fine. We can go.
Are you ready to eat? Or you want to go?
Let's go.
Aww. I want to eat.
I think we're just gonna wrap it up for the night. Thank you for watching and following us along in our day, going with us. Anything you want to end it with?
To be continued with the side-by-side. I have no idea what we're going to do, but figure it out.
May the Lord bless and keep you, and we'll see you on the next video.